It's recording.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Midnight, the official late night podcast. I am one of your hosts, Avian, also known as Nathaniel, and I'm joined with.
You join with Style King, as always, the sexiest man alive, also known as Abel. And
So true.
it's true. And we have our guest today.
We have
Oh,
our guest, the Red Ninja, Kai. Please introduce yourself.
that's what they call me, I guess. 5 minutes ago, that's what they called me. So that's who I am. My name is Kai. I'm really excited to be here. I've never been on a podcast. I've never even heard a podcast before.
Oh,
I I've never listened to a podcast ever. So, this is new to me. This is new, but I'm excited. I'm here. It's literally midnight. It's 12:06.
yeah, and you're late.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
I'm sorry. I had to set up the microphone.
Yeah, you got mine. You got minus points.
Microphone.
You had to
Anyways,
flex the tech too.
yes.
You know what? We're not too different, actually. Like the
Okay.
only podcast that I've ever heard of were Joe Rogan and the St. Joe's podcast, and I was like, damn, I can do that too. And
You
then
can.
now we're
You
here.
have done that. Look
And
at
now
you
now we're
go.
here.
Look at you
There
go.
you
I
go,
respect
Abel.
that.
And if I've watched a single episode of either of them, no.
That's
Only clips.
exactly.
Hmm.
So,
So,
what are
Kai,
we here to discuss today?
so like, what happened in the tournament, man?
The chess tournament?
What else?
Oh, this is a chess tournament.
Yeah, he was a
Oh,
finalist.
Oh,
I
real?
was a
I'm be
finalist.
real. I didn't watch all of it.
Well, only half of it is out.
Yeah, only half of it is out
Oh,
actually.
I see.
The finals are not even out.
Yeah. What happened?
Look, it was. I don't know what happened. As soon as you said best of three, look, I don't know. I don't know. Like something something in me, I just can't do best of threes. I won the first game.
Yeah.
It was not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
The second game, I brutally lost. I brutally lost that game. That was not. The third game, I thought I was going to lose that game, but somehow it ended in a stalemate, so I took that. The bullet round, wait, I'm allowed to swear on here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
go ahead.
Bro, the bullet round was fucking bullshit. I hated I hated the bullet round. I'm literally slow. I'm mentally slow. I can't do 1 minute. I can barely play on the computer bullet rounds. I just lose. I lose time every single time.
You know how close
So
you guys were to tying up on time? It was crazy.
I know I was trying, but my hands couldn't move fast enough. I don't have that good hand-eye coordination. So, but I'm still happy. I still won money. That's what matters to me. That's what matters.
Did you win a chessboard? Abel said was
No, I
getting
gave I
kissed.
gave, I gave chessboard to
Um,
third place. No, to fourth place and to first place. But fourth place was Kyle, and he didn't want the shitty chessboard. So now, I don't know who she is, but it's like some random like freaking girl walking in the hallway, and I just gave it to her.
Okay, so wait,
Right.
what did Kai receive?
Kai, he got $18.
I got
Oh,
$18.
$18?
Yeah,
What was
instant
the
profit.
total cash you got from all of these people?
Me?
Yeah.
So my net profit or like
No,
the
no, like the $5 from every person, like
70
total
bucks,
prize pool you build up.
$70.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I made more money off of like shady deals than like actual like price pool.
I'm still a little upset though. I was like 10 seconds off on time from winning like $35 instead of 18, but I still won. So,
Was was there any like specific moments in that game you just wish you did better or could have done
um,
differently?
in the bullet round, after like 20 seconds, I just realized like I was trying to take pieces and stuff. I realized that doesn't even matter. no one's gonna get checkmate. I just have to win off time. I was still too fucking slow, so I lost pretty much. Simple as that. But it's okay. It's okay. The other games, I had never.
You know how lucky this
Um.
guy Kai is? So, like, a bunch of people, like, I think 3 or 4 people quit, like, the day before the tournament started, had to, like, remake all the brackets.
Yeah.
And, like, a knockout bracket with 14 people is kind of weird because then, because it's not in, like, an even, like, a good number for brackets, somebody
Yeah.
gets to skip a whole round and just move straight to the semifinals. And then Kai was in that match. And then his
Yeah.
first round match, that guy, I don't even know who he is, but he just never showed up and never messaged me ever again. Yeah,
Mhm.
and so Kai was able to skip the first round and move straight to the semifinals, where he
Yeah.
beat Klur. Klur was on like on a streak, you know.
Yeah. I was scared for him. Like I was
For
kind of
him,
intimidated by him.
yeah,
He looked like he was good at chess. Like just the vibe he had.
exactly. Like,
He looked
Oh
like a
God, did he
chess
like
menace.
let off an aura in the
if
Yeah.
whole
you
building?
if you watch the thing, he was like the guy with glasses, and not
Yeah.
Kyle. You know
Those
Kyle.
square glasses scared me a little bit.
Dude, you know today, right?
Hmm.
I was like walking the hallway, and I see on the TV, he's on the wrestling team.
He's on the wrestling team,
Well, I think it's him, but like I'm like 99.9% sure that was him like on the picture.
bro. He's actually really nice. I have
Yeah,
so much respect, but I thought I was gonna lose for sure. I think I might have, but he made one blunder, and after that, I captivated on it. So you know, I got I got some money because of that. That was good.
and so did he. Everyone
He got
came out
money.
happily. Yeah, third place gets
That's
money.
good. That's good. I wasn't sure if he got third place, so
He got
I'm
third
happy he
place.
got third place. Nice.
You know, this guy Kyle is still mad about that because he could have beat Brandon. He was like winning, like solidly winning, and
Really?
then he blundered his queen.
Um,
And then he does the same
I
thing the third place match too. He gets fourth.
oh my gosh, silly guy, bro. Brandon, you know how he did like the Sicilian opening every single time?
Yeah,
I've never versed that before,
really.
cause t- my 400 elo ass has never seen that because people just open with like people just open king's pawn or queen's pawn.
Yeah,
I've never seen that, and so I didn't really know what to do against it. So I feel like that was another one of my weaknesses, but
Wait,
it's okay.
so who would have like the highest rating in the whole, what do you call it, tournament? Do you guys? Because I'm thinking, right, like
Hmm.
I'm thinking like it's just we're just like high schoolers and shit, and I'm not expecting any of you guys to like have full on, I don't know, knowledge about like openings and stuff. Like I'm not expecting you guys to play a perfect Sicilian's defense and like
Yeah,
know the difference between open and closed version. I'm
yeah,
expecting you guys to know the first like three moves and then forget like what's next.
yeah. That's me. I I know like I know a few different openings. I know how to defend against them, whatever. But I don't know, like literally before the chess tournament, I knew the basics of chess. I learned the basics of chess years ago, but I never played too much chess up until like 2 weeks ago. Abel was like, "You gotta join my chess tournament," and I was like, "I'll think about it." And then I started playing chess, and then I just kind of became a little bit addicted to it.
it's an
I feel
addicting
like
game, bro.
it is an addicting game. Like that feeling of checkmating someone, it's a feeling I can't get anywhere else, you know? So
You know, it's a feeling when you're like in a chess match. You don't get like when you're spectating a match or
I
something.
know.
It's
I know,
boring.
right?
It's like an actual fight.
It is.
It is.
And there's no luck to it. Like it's really just you just
Yeah.
have to make the better move.
Yeah. So if you want like a ranking, so I watched like basically every match. I would have to
Hmm.
say the best players. I'll give you like the top three. Would probably be Brandon,
Hmm.
Klur, Kyle, and then I'll probably have to say after that. Then it gets real iffy. I would have to say maybe like Alam King played well. He just couldn't beat Brandon.
Mhm.
Sean. I think Sean is really good too. I think Joel might be better than Sean from because I've seen
Mhm.
Joel play more than Sean.
Yeah.
And then you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to like rank you like sixth or seventh place in that tournament.
Wow.
But he
You
got
Wow.
know,
second.
an underdog victory for real. Like not victory, but you know, an underdog performance.
I
So you
beat.
weren't expecting him to go
Did
that far.
anyone? Did
Not
anyone
really.
else beat Brandon?
Brandon. Okay, so in unofficial matches, because Brandon is in my robotics class, and the
Yep.
robotics class, we do no work. We
Okay.
sit at the back of the class and just play like random. We either play chess, we play poker. And so Kyle has versed Brandon and has beaten Brandon. So they're on like
Oh.
roughly equal footing.
Okay, but I've also beaten Brandon,
Yes,
and I beat Clear.
that is true. Hmm.
I'm
I
just
don't know.
saying,
I've only seen you
like,
burst like those two matches, man. That
if
doesn't.
you wanna play me some more in chess, I'm down.
Ooh,
Like,
Okay,
meet
but
me on
he's
the
right.
social floor.
Is this a
I'll prove
1v1
myself. I'll
quest?
prove myself.
it's a rivalry. It's a rivalry. We'll have to do that like
Yeah.
after the thing though.
Okay.
So
But
You
yeah,
know,
Kai,
if the... Wait, yeah, go ahead, Emil.
yeah, yeah. What went wrong, volleyball team?
Ooh.
bro. Um. So we're the only grade 11s,
Yeah,
right?
you and me. Yeah,
I don't think any of the grade 10s are gonna watch this. Besides maybe Terrence.
yeah. Terrence will
Um.
watch the whole thing. He has an attention span of like a toddler.
He'll
You know
watch the
what?
first 5 minutes and then he'll hear chess and he'll just leave.
Exactly.
Um. I I think the main problem with our team was that um like a lot of people had pretty big egos,
Mm,
especially quite a few of the grade
Ooh,
10s.
okay.
Um like I remember I hung out with Julian like kind of at the start of the year, like after the volleyball team had got together. We just like hung out because we were bored and whatnot. And he was saying how he like thinks he should have been team captain and was like all this stuff. He seemed upset about it, but like I don't know. It didn't really make sense to me. Like at this point, we're a team. I don't understand why he was being salty, but that's nothing against Julian. I understand. I think Julian was probably one of the best on our team, so it makes sense. But it's just like from the very beginning of our team forming, there was so many big egos,
mm,
and everyone wanted to be like the the best on the team. When it's really not about that. When people can be the best, but it doesn't really matter as long as everyone's doing their part. And sometimes people are not doing their part. So yeah, I don't know. We also had like three people that left, like that
yeah,
dropped the team
and
as
I'm like,
soon as the season
yeah.
started. So like that didn't make sense to me.
I remember it was Jaden and Bao
Yeah, yeah,
or Joseph or whatever you call him. I don't know.
whatever. I still don't know, to be honest.
And so we were like short already from the start.
Yeah, yeah. All the other teams that we versed had like a full team, and we had like half of a team.
Yeah,
Another thing during practices, I feel like we didn't want to do boring stuff, even when we needed to practice, like just serve receive and stuff like that. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to practice like hitting and exciting stuff and blah blah blah. When that's not always what we needed, you know. So I think we could have done that better too.
yeah. You want to add or
So,
anything, Nathan? Like you haven't like played professional or like competitive. Got any questions?
I mean, like, from what I could tell with Abel and the anecdotes he told me about his volleyball season, I thought it was more of a what do you call it? Like a skillet issue, just like in the team itself. Cause
Uh,
like
okay. So the skill issue, right? You know, Terrence, like he's cool and all, but he has like no experience playing volleyball. Like I don't know what the coaches saw in him. Like, come on, it's high school. Come on, we gotta take it a bit more serious in junior high, right? Like
Yeah,
he's in. grade 10, like he should at least have like 1 or like 2 years of like volleyball experience. Like he still can't overhand serve. He's gotten better though. I have to give him credit. He
Mhm.
has actually hasn't gotten better. But like at the start of the thing, he was like a legit bench warmer. Like he didn't play any matches. And then there
Here's the
was
thing.
yeah. Go ahead.
I this year of volleyball, this season, it was my first time
Yeah.
playing volleyball and my first time playing any school sport. I'd never done it before. I
Yeah.
didn't even know how to do anything volleyball related like at the beginning of last year. I pretty much learned it all through practice outside of school and in the practice. I think Terrence didn't take it seriously
No, of course not. He
enough.
doesn't take anything seriously.
Yeah, he doesn't take he doesn't really think he doesn't really think pretty much that's it. Um to every practice, if he showed up, if he didn't show up, which was like half of them, the other half he would show up and not have like any gym clothes or anything. He'd be playing in like
He played in dress
some dress
pants.
pants. Yeah, exactly. He'd be playing in dress pants and some like sweater or something.
I remember
And
he once didn't show up to like a quarter of the games or practices because he was like failing math class.
yeah,
Damn, calling them out.
remember that one game where we were on the bus and he was changing on the bus
Oh my
and he
god.
like pulled down his pants and then he realized he doesn't have his shorts. So he was just sitting there in his underwear complaining.
He was sitting
Oh
next to
no.
me on the bus.
He was just sitting there in his underwear complaining to the coaches about how he didn't have his shorts.
I remember
And
they had Mr. Skidsko drive all the way
yeah,
there to give him a
Mr.
thing.
Skitsko. What a G. I love Mr. Skitsko. But
You know, the same tournament too, right after that game, this guy Terrence grabs his jersey and threw it on the roof of the school.
threw the jersey on the roof of the school because he was like, "Oh, I bet I can get it to like, what? Who was it? You able? Or
It was
you
me and
like?
Owen. It was me and Owen. It was either me, Owen, or
You
Bert.
guys were initiating that shit." But Terrence fell for it. He was like,
It was the most stupid bullshit. We told them if you throw it over the roof, like it's like a sign kind of thing, right?
"Yeah,
Like if you get it over, you'll be a peaky blinder, and he fell for that
oh yeah,
bullshit.
that's what it was." I remember when you guys started that, and I was like, I do not want to be taking any part in this bullshit. And I went inside. Not even 5 minutes later, someone came in and was like, Terrence got his jersey on the roof. Like, what? What a guy.
Yeah,
Uh,
Do you wait? Do
yeah.
you
Go ahead.
guys
Go ahead.
remember your record for the season?
Oh God, one win, and we had two wins actually, but one
yeah,
regular season win, everything else L, and we had one win in the tournament against a Div 2 team. That means we would have finished last
yeah,
in Division 2. So
bro,
technically, we would have finished first in Division 3 by
So
that.
bro. The people like in the tournament, right? We won
Yeah,
against SFX,
yeah,
right? We came last in the tournament. They won the tournament.
and we beat
They
them.
won the
oh
tournament. We were
oh
sixth. They were first. But the
yeah
only people that they lost against was us, the complete bottom.
yeah.
It it was so funny, and they had the biggest egos too. So that win was worth the whole season,
They were
pretty much.
shitting on us that whole match. Like they were trash talking
Yeah,
like crazy. Like if you're in the front
yeah,
row, like in like during like service even bullshit, they were like, "You guys are
yeah,
ass," or like, "We're gonna smoke you." I'm like, shut the fuck up, guys. You
But
guys are in
yeah,
the team
but
yeah.
tournament
y'all
for a
still like
reason.
won that, right? Yeah.
We
Yeah, we
won.
won.
We
Yeah,
barely won, but we won.
I think Abel told me about that. Like
Yeah.
I think like I was on the bus home or something, and then he hits me up saying, "Yeah, we just fucking like we lost all our games, but we won against the best team. So
Mhm.
a win is a win."
You know what also annoyed me about volleyball season? Um, what's his name? We had the main coach, right? We had
Coach
Coach
Share.
Seminero was like our main. I don't even
Hmm.
know how to pronounce the name still. He was our main coach, right?
Yeah.
And then Coach Share was our assistant coach, right?
I think Coach Shares actually played volleyball, and then our main dude, I don't think he knows what volleyball is. I think he
Bro,
wanted coaching
he was the
experience
most
before he managed like the
he
junior
was the
soccer team.
most brain dead coach ever. When remember that one day of the tournament where Coach Share wasn't there.
Yeah, yeah, like
Remember that?
freaking, yeah, I remember
Do
that.
you know what Coach Shimonera? He wouldn't call any timeouts. He would just watch us suffer, right? And then when he did call timeouts, he would say, I think you guys can discuss this one." Or he would say, "It's okay, guys. Just get your head in the game." Like, what the fuck is that about? That that's not gonna help anything. And like during actual practices, he didn't do anything. He he's really never played volleyball clearly because I don't know. Like it was I don't know. He felt like I feel like if we had a better coach, I mean, Coach Cher was really good.
Yeah.
She carried us. Um but if we had another like good coach, I feel like we could have done a lot better.
What do you call it? I also have a feeling that like our tactics are like so off. Like, come on, what the hell was
Yeah.
that? Nobody learned
You're,
serve receive, and so like at
yeah.
some point you got to realize you got to cut our losses there. Like if no one's learning it, and
Yeah.
then we just got to switch formations and tactics, right?
Mhm.
I don't know why we went the whole season trying to learn one thing. Like there's no point after like half the season. I'm running like a losing record.
Yeah. I
There was like
agree.
close
It was
matches we
so
could have won if people like knew how to rotate properly. So if we just made it much
yeah.
more simpler, we could have had some like good wins.
Why
Mhm.
would
I
you guys
agree.
like lose points if you rotated wrong?
Yes, we do.
We we didn't lose that many points. Like the refs were pretty lenient, but for the most part, it would just lead to we start in different positions and then we have to rotate when we get the ball over, and people would just get mixed up mid set or something like that, which would cause us to lose points. That was the main thing, I think.
Yeah. Well, there's
So
another
you
one
just
like
like
bullshit ref against Belrose at home.
Mm,
He kept calling me out on like fouls that weren't there. Like, come on, what do you?
yeah, that guy, I know who you're talking about.
I was
That
outside of
guy's
the court and he still called me out for being out of position. Like, what the hell?
bro. He like how during like in between what's it called, like periods or whatever, or like
Sets, yeah.
what is it, sets, yeah. How we had to like rotate a certain way around the court,
Oh my gosh, he called
and
us
I
on
was
that like
like I
twice.
was like the team captain or whatever because Elijah was gone or something,
Yeah.
and he told me to go one way, and then he actually meant the other way, and he got mad at me for it. Like I was so confused. I was genuinely so confused, and he was getting so upset with me. He was like, and I don't know. I did not like that guy at all. He was so annoying.
Yeah.
I
One
think,
thing I like about Elijah, he was like the middleman between like the team because everyone had like good
mm,
relations with Elijah.
yeah, I agree.
Because there's like a split, right? We have like Kristoff,
Mhm.
Julius, Berg, like those guys for like their own little fraction. Then we
Yeah.
had like Liam, Terrence, and Owen, and they were their own little group. And then like you and me, the
Hmm.
two grade 11s, we were kind of like the outcasts from everyone.
Yeah.
And then we had like Elijah in the middle, who was actually a good captain, but like
Yeah.
he didn't take it
He
serious enough.
wasn't. He wasn't there for a chunk of it.
Well, I don't
I
blame him.
think
He
because
got his
of
ass
jujitsu.
beat by like some jujitsu
Yeah.
fucker.
what do
He
you
got a
think?
concussion because he got
Yeah.
kicked in the head in jujitsu. I don't even know how that happens, but um, yeah, no, I love Elijah, and I think Elijah, he's just very chill with everyone. So
Yeah.
I think he was a good captain, and he would have been a better captain if he was there the whole time. But he he got a concussion, so it wasn't his fault. I don't think
Yeah.
he
Who
took a
even showed
lot.
up
Like,
for like all the matches? Because I missed one against Romero.
oh yeah,
What about you?
um, I don't think I missed any. No.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I was scared. I did not want to miss any. Yeah. I think another one of our issues in volleyball was like we had the people on a team that were very loud, but then we had the people on our team that were very quiet.
Yeah.
Like Liam, Owen, and like Anthony or Tristan,
My
whatever.
God, I actually
You
forgot he
know
was
him.
on the team, bro.
Yeah, no, right? He's so quiet.
And I
They were
feel
all
bad for him
so
because
quiet.
like he can like hit well,
Yeah.
and like he just never called for
Mm,
anything, and he was like
he never
quiet,
called.
and then so I couldn't hear shit, right? And then
But
that was
like doing serve receive next to him and Owen used to be like my least favorite thing because if they wanted the ball, they would never call for it. They would just like I don't know. And so I never knew if I should call for it or not because like they would just never call. And I don't know. I think Owen's good and I
he's
think Anthony's
underrated.
good. I think Liam's good, whatever. But they never they never spoke. Like I swear I didn't hear Owen's voice for like the first month of volleyball.
Honestly, like
And
he didn't
yeah.
even show up to like a good chunk of games either.
Yeah, that's true. He was sick. Also, Burge was sick too. He
Yeah,
had like pneumonia or
pneumonia.
something like that. Bro, our team was screwed from the beginning. Our team was screwed from the
Goddamn.
beginning. We had concussions, pneumonia, like other sicknesses,
It
and we
was
had
cursed
people
for
that
St.
dropped
Joe's
out.
volleyball. Yeah, because like the senior
Yeah,
team, like right in the last quarter of their thing, they all started getting like genuine like big
yeah.
injuries. They didn't like
Our
I
senior
think two
team was
people sprained
good
their
too.
ankles or something.
Yeah, yeah. Alan sprained his ankle. I remember I was watching that game, and um, Jet had some knee injuries,
Hmm.
and those were the two best players on the senior team. And then I don't know. Other people on the team just weren't taking it seriously after that. I remember talking to Coach Campo or whatever.
Yeah,
He's my TA, and he was saying that like a bunch of the boys were like doing gym workouts before the game, like and like even the day before the game, and getting like their muscles sore and stuff, like when they're doing heavy workouts and stuff. Just not ideal for playing volleyball. They were just not I don't know, maybe in the right headspace or something. But overall, like the senior team was good this last season.
I feel like what happened was they were just like they had a really good team just to be in like Division 4.
Mm, Division 4, yikes.
For real. And they finished like what? They tied for first or something, didn't they?
Um, they won like all of their in-season games, but they lost their like first playoff game.
Just like us for
So
real.
yeah, well, not just like us. No,
Oh my God,
we lost all of our games.
I actually hate that JP team. They had a freaking like Spartan 300 chant going on. Like it was so cringy. Like what the hell, bro?
Yeah, you know which team I hated the most, which is
Oof.
not. It's not like it's pretty obvious. MMM.
No,
They
them.
were the most they were the most annoying people
You know
ever there.
that one fat ass player that just turned those red the whole game.
Yeah, that dude. I remember that dude. I
Dude,
have
the
his
refs are
face
blind,
engraved in
bro.
my brain.
He's playing. Okay, you can't see my hand, but chat can. But he's just carrying the ball. He just like dunking it,
Yeah,
like grabbing
yeah.
and throwing it, and the refs don't call like shit.
Bro, their team had the biggest ego. Like I remember them going against us both the times they went against us in the season and in the tournament, and both times they had no respect for us. Like they were like, "Oh, this is a joke. Like, can we just leave already? Like, this is just pointless. Whatever."
You know what? Maybe we're just like shit. Maybe we don't deserve it.
Okay,
Bro,
maybe.
I do
I'm
not
just
care.
saying.
They had no respect. They had no respect. I don't
Uh,
care if we're like the most dog shit team. We were the most dog shit team. Next to what was that team?
LSL,
LSL. They were they were horrible. They
honestly.
never won anything. At least we won one game,
Oh,
and that was against them. But Yeah.
You got any
And we
questions?
almost lost that game too. That's the funny thing. We lost a set against them.
We lost one set against them. We kind of got owned that set actually. We had like 16 points.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got any questions, Nathaniel?
I mean, I don't really. I guess you guys kind of just explained like the team has no passion, no aggression. The there is no passion, there is no aggression. Fuck, what was the other one?
I don't know. But the team had
Right.
aggression, but only during games, never practice.
Yeah. Our team had aggression. We just didn't have like, okay, like for example, Christoph going for a hit, but like he would, how do I explain this? Like he couldn't jump high enough.
Or you can just
Dang.
say
Do
that
you remember
okay,
that?
Is he
one of our
short?
biggest problems as a team, I guess the coaches never considered was height. So when it comes to height, me, it goes Kai, Liam, me, and then me and Elijah are like the same height. After
Yeah.
that, everybody else is like below 5'6" or 5'6" and below. So
Yeah.
for a game that's based on like vertical and like you need like solid height, the net's
Mm,
8 foot high. You know the ball's gonna be higher when you jump, and if you want to be a hit, like we just didn't have the physicality and build on our
yeah.
main hitters to like hit. So like some people could jump high, like Julius could like hit well when he did hit,
Mhm.
but compared to some
Julius.
other teams, we just couldn't like get you
Mhm.
know there.
What I, what I loved about how Julius played is like, for example, if he knew that he couldn't get a good hit on the ball when he was going out for it, he would set it so far back.
Yeah,
Like people couldn't take that. Christoph, on the other hand, bro would full swing that shit into the net.
honestly, and
And
then
it would
like I
just
called
be
him out
so
for it.
sad. It would just be so sad for us. Like we
I
would
called
just
him
sit
out for
there
it
like
like 2 times or something on the group chat, and like he just like never like got it.
Christoph hated you. I don't know why he hated you so much.
Honestly, I don't know what
Really?
his problem was. Yeah, like he had like some beef with me for some reason. I don't even know
I
what
don't
I did.
I
It
still
was
don't
after the
understand
Mac
that.
game. Like I don't know what the hell I did during the Mac game.
I don't know.
Uh, okay, you want like a comparison? So our team, like our tallest player is Kai, and what are you like 6'3"?
Yep.
Yeah, I would say like that the team average on Mac was probably 6'3". Those guys are
Yeah.
massive.
hmm They
So like
had they had a full team as well. Like they had like whenever we'd show up to the game, we'd have like 7 people, and every other team had like 12, 13 people, and they're all like around mine and Liam's height, except for like the setters who respectfully like they can be shorter and it's no problem because they're mainly setting.
yeah, and I kind
Um
of felt bad too, cause then like me and Elijah were like relatively tall, right? And then like
mhm,
we both opted to be setters, and no one sets right side. And I just feel like it was kind of a waste for both of us to be there. And then
yeah, I don't know. It was kind of a mess. I think even from the beginning when we had people leaving, it was just it kind of threw everything off.
yeah,
Mhm.
I don't
But
know.
I still had fun. I had fun playing in middle and
Yeah,
blocking the shit out of some people. Best feeling ever. So
you know
Like,
what?
you got any specific highlights, like something positive at least from
We do have
volleyball? Like
highlights.
any highlight, like clips you got, or like
Do you have
shit
any
you
saved?
remember?
I have never really looked at the clips too much because they were so messed up. Like it'd be like Abel got a good dig and then it's fucking like Terrence hitting it.
Yeah.
So like it was so messed
Sometimes
up.
it's just a set from like a random player, and it's just like this is a freaking powerful spike.
Yeah.
And then
So
ending game,
I was like I don't trust these. But
I
there was a
am like
few.
a solid like I'm like completely different from Kristoff. Only thing similar is like our skin tone. He wears glasses while playing, and I don't, and all of my things, he got like they got tagged as his. It's so stupid.
Oh bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Um, I don't know. I think the main thing for me was just I had some good serves because like I would go home and I would just practice serving against like there's a school near my house, so I'd go against one of the walls of the school like after volleyball practice and just practice serving over and over again.
Yeah,
And by the end of the season, I had like a good serve. It wasn't a jump serve or anything, but it was a nice overhand serve. And I remember getting uh like a lot of aces with it. So that was nice. And then being able to block these tall ass dudes on the other team and just ruin their ego was the best feeling ever.
yeah,
Amazing feeling, 10 out of 10.
it's incredible.
So,
Would you say it's better than hitting?
yeah, it is better
Really?
because like I don't know, maybe not, but like just the feeling of like our team we're all losing, right? Our morale is down, right? And then the other team's morale is so high and they're going for such a beautiful hit and I just step in and go, bah. And then like it would always bring our team morale up, I feel like,
Yeah,
by
we're
quite a
like a
bit.
roller coaster, man. We're up and down
Yeah,
all
we
the time.
were. It was bad. It was bad, but I don't know. Blocking has a special place in my heart. I love it. It's a nice feeling.
You know, I'm like you probably played more matches than Liam, but I think he probably has more blocks than you. Like he, like second half of the season, like he was crazy.
He started getting good. Yeah,
Yeah,
um he uh I think he played a lot with Darius because
yeah.
like Darius, they're obviously cousins, so I think he just had more practice in the end. And he was really, I could tell he felt very driven to,
He was real mad
um,
after the coach benched him for a full game.
yeah, he felt very driven to like get to my level with like being able to block.
Yeah,
And I honestly like that because it, like, it put less pressure on me to be like the only like middle blocker or whatever.
yeah,
Besides like Julius, who'd sometimes get put as a middle blocker. Not saying that Julius is a bad middle blocker, but he doesn't even want to be playing middle blocker. Like he doesn't. Um, but Liam like really wanting to get better at that, and like I could tell he was practicing and stuff. It made me happy
yeah.
to see, and I like that. And yeah, it was good.
You know what? We've been talking about like everybody else on the team. Why don't you talk about me now?
About you,
Yeah.
Jesus.
honestly, Abel, you were the fucking worst person on the team.
Oh
You
wow.
were horrible. No, I'm
Oh,
joking.
I know where you live.
You
I'll
were.
shoot you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, this is
He's
a
a
joke.
normal
This is a
kid, don't
joke.
worry, man.
This is a joke.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. No, I feel like overall your sets were sometimes inconsistent,
Yeah.
and that's okay. I think if you just work on it. I don't know. From what I heard from Elijah, he doesn't want to be setter anymore. So
Mm.
he wants to play right side, and so you're gonna have to carry with the sets.
So you
So
know, for me, right? I haven't played
mhm,
like volleyball at all since eighth grade.
yeah,
Yeah, and then like I gained weight in grade nine, and it's losing it all and
mhm,
whatever, right? And then this is a brand new formation for me. I'm used to playing up front row
yeah,
setter, and then like you
mhm,
still get your occasional like right side hits, even you're playing front row setter, right? But now
mhm,
they're playing back row, and now in back row is super weird because I have to set like at an angle kinda, like,
mhm,
and then like I can't jump, and then I'm playing back row, and then all the freaking weird lines. It was just
yeah,
not right. I think the same thing for like every all the setters. I don't think Burge got like too much play time when me and Elijah were on, but still,
mhm. I think I don't know. Setting overall seems like I'd be so miserable as a setter. I would not want to be a setter. So
it's lonely when you're
I
when you're front.
yeah I have I have sympathy for you guys, but I think if you like, I don't know if you're able to or if you have a volleyball at home, but like just practicing setting against a wall,
Yeah,
just shit like that, you would become a menace, a setting
no.
menace.
Abel, he's
Oh,
calling you dog shit, man. You gotta
nah.
step up. I'm telling you.
Step up for real, for real.
Uh,
Oh, have I guys told
you
you
were,
this?
I don't think you were the worst setter on our team. I
No.
think I don't
Ooh,
need to name names, but
there's only
I
three of
think
us.
well, there was also Anthony too.
Well, he didn't play steel. He never played setter. They got him a setter, but then there was like four setters in one team, so they switched him to power.
Yeah, but they switched him to power because he couldn't really set.
Well, like that doesn't count. Come on.
Wait, so like you guys mentioned something about like if you're a setter, you should be like your height doesn't matter that much,
Yeah,
right?
because you're
And
not a
then Abel,
jumper.
you're like what, the fourth tallest on the team or something?
I would say tied for third.
So then like why don't they have you at the front as like a blocker or something?
Well, as a setter, you do kind of play up front because we're playing with the rotation. But the thing is, when you're playing right side, uh, you don't really get the ball when you're hitting. No one ever sets right side because imagine three lines, right? I
Yeah.
think I explained this to you once. Three lines at the dot horizontally. The setter, where he stands, is between the middle and the right dot, right? So then the setter, it's like super hard, especially when he's like kind of behind you, to play like a ball like behind him at like a good angle for like the right side to get a hit. It's more convenient and easier for him to get a hit on the middle or on the far left side. Also on the far left side is the right side on the other court, meaning that's their setter, who's usually smaller. When a setter goes up to hit, he's going up against a another power hitter. So power hitters are usually taller. So that if it's a smaller setter, there's a little disadvantage there too. If that helps.
Yeah,
Um
that was pretty good description. I think I don't know, like all of our right side, like our team was so
It was middle
like
heavy.
well, yeah, we didn't have designated right side people. We just had setters that
Uh,
played also right side because we were doing 6-2 or whatever it's called. I think, right? Yeah.
5-2. I don't
What
freaking
was it,
know.
5-2? I don't know. I don't really remember. But basically we had two setters on and one setter was always playing right side and the other setter was is that how it worked?
Yeah, we always had one setter in the back
Mhm.
and then like right side at the top, who's also basically
Yeah.
another setter.
Yeah. And then it would switch out like every three rotations. I don't know. It
Yeah,
was so
yeah, 3v3 because then the front
yeah.
row will go back. Yeah, whatever.
It was so messed up. Um I don't know. I think we had proper right side uh like hitters, people
Yeah,
who actually wanted to play right side. And I think if like our setters put more time into like getting better at setting right side, I think it would be deadly. Like it's always good
yeah.
to have those three options for who to set to.
I think our best
Um,
right side setter was Elijah, but then
yeah, he was he was the best right side hitter for sure, but he
yeah, it was good for him too
um
because he's left-handed.
mhm, he just wasn't there for a while because of his concussion,
Uh,
and he was also a setter. He was my favorite setter. He wasn't everyone's favorite setter, but um
it
yeah,
was yours.
it was
he was my favorite because we had that setting chemistry. Like I
the
don't
only
know.
two white guys on the team.
Oh my
Well,
fuck.
there was like Anthony too,
Oh yeah, I
but
forgot he's on the team.
he was he was on the bench. So
Damn.
Oh, I
okay,
feel bad.
no,
I think he's going through some sort of phase right now. He always has like a massive weird hat on all the time now.
he is like a Viking. He gives off like Viking vibes, you know. Like it's kind of just like a furry. I don't even know. He's definitely going through some phase right now. I don't know what's going on, but no, he was nice. He just Um, he was just so quiet,
Yeah.
and I don't know. Sometimes he was kind of sassy. Like he was wrong about the rotation a couple times, and I was trying to correct him, like being like, "I think you're supposed to be on this side of me," and he was like, "No, no, da da da." Like, okay. And then we got points off, and then he was like, he felt bad after, but I don't know. He is an interesting guy.
For real.
Mhm.
And I don't know. Really tough. He was our only like big memory of him I have like on the team was when he watched like the Shrek movie on his laptop when we are on our way to Leduc.
See,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he was like saying how many times he's watched Shrek or something
Yeah,
like
he
that.
said he
Like,
watched like 100 times and he knows like every line by heart.
that's
yeah.
not a flex, yo. What the fuck?
You know
I
when you
don't.
spend so much time on the bench, you gotta keep yourself occupied.
Oh, oh my goodness.
I'm getting
Wow.
jumped when I go to school.
Oh no.
Are you guys going again for like the next for next year or no?
Oh yeah.
I definitely will. Our team is going to be or our senior team is going to be struggling next year because the senior team this year was all grade 12s.
Yep.
So they're all going to graduate, and then there was only two grade 11s on the junior team, and then the rest grade 10s. So our senior team is going to be two grade 12s next year, me and Abel, and then the rest is just going to be, it's going to be like we're running the junior team over again, except probably not Terrence. Terrence is not making it.
Wait, why can't like new grade 11s like
Yeah, no, yeah.
join?
Oh, new
Yeah, of
grade
course.
11th can. I'm
Yeah, I
hoping
doubt it's
someone
gonna be
transfers.
like the junior team again because you gotta learn from your
Yeah.
mistakes.
But like who else are we gonna bring onto our team? Like unless some godly grade 11s transfer to our school. I'm trying to convince my friend. He goes to O'Leary
Ooh.
and he's pretty good at volleyball, but there's a lot of people that are good at volleyball at O'Leary, and I don't know if he's making it on the team.
I don't
He
think
was
he
talking
wants to
about
join
transferring.
Joe's because we're in Div 4. I think O'Leary's probably a lot
Yeah,
higher.
no, he
Yeah.
shits on Joe's, but he would join the volleyball team if he came to Joe's. I know he would.
There's
He's
a
good.
couple people I've talked to who are like interested in volleyball. I think this year maybe Jaden will join because I've played with Jaden, grade 8, and he was like really good back then. But
Jaden,
we went to the
um,
same junior high, so we played on the same junior high team where we went undefeated in our league.
Jaden in grade 10?
He is. He's one of the people who left.
Oh, him.
Yeah,
The white dude?
the white dude with blonde hair. Yeah, he played like AAA hockey, so you had to like leave.
Yeah. He seemed so miserable at the start of volleyball. Like,
He was
you know?
set on joining senior team. Like he only wanted to join
Uh,
senior team.
oh my gosh. He's one of those people.
Yeah,
That annoys me. We
like
all wanted to join senior team. I've heard so many people from our team talk about how they're pissy they didn't get on senior team. Like I
guys,
said, the
guys in
egos
grade
of
10,
people on
bro.
our
Like,
team.
calm down.
Yeah, exactly, right? And then Julius actually made it onto the senior team. They put him on because there were so many injuries on the senior team. I have respect for that. Um, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It was like they're grade 10.
you guys are
Come
grade
on.
10. Like you're not gonna get game time. Like
Yeah.
the same situation happened like in a junior high. Uh, grade 7 team. They put a grade 7 Filipino guy. Like he was pretty tall at the time compared to like
Yeah.
everybody else, and he was pretty good. Nathan, do you
Mhm.
remember Richard?
Yeah, he's in my
Yeah,
math class.
yeah. So Richard, right? He went into the senior team, but what happens is grade 7 in the junior team. I mean the senior team. You don't get game time. Like it's the
Mhm.
hard truth. You're not gonna get much game time. So then after a while, he
Yeah.
just switched to the junior team because if you're not getting game time, but you're just like rotting on the bench, right?
Mhm.
It wasn't good.
Yeah.
Like
I understand that.
just use this time to like I don't know develop. Only like
Mhm.
positive that came from volleyball, other than like some of the people I made friends with, I guess, is like the start of my close friend story. That's when like it really popped off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was
I
going on for a
remember.
while, but then like the volleyball was like the start of something new, you know?
It started something new. That's amazing. I love your close friend story. I'm a huge
Uh,
It
fan.
was. Oh my god.
the volleyball
I'm
era
telling you.
was like it was like just depression.
It was a
Yeah.
good era. I don't care how bad it was. It felt like I'm still a proud volleyball player, even though our team was horrible. You know, still fun.
Yeah,
I I made it was nice making friends like Elijah. Me and Elijah are like pretty decent friends,
yeah.
and I don't know. Everyone else is kind of like whatever.
Is
But
Owen still go to the school?
I see him every once in a while. Yeah, but yeah, every once in a while I see him.
Like, yeah. You know, Nathan, you've been silent like off what you got like anything you want to add?
Fuck, I got nothing to say.
I don't know what
Like,
question.
y'all know volleyball more than I do. I'm
Yeah,
just here for
Mm,
like the lore behind just like the downfall. Like what? Like I
the
just wanted to
downfall.
know what happened. And
what
I
went
got my
wrong?
answer.
Is there
That's
anything
perfect.
that you're surprised by, or anything about more of?
No, you guys are bums.
Shut
But
up.
but hey, at least y'all still got next year. And I mean, if you enjoyed the experience, like don't let one shit season like ruin the whole career, I guess.
For
Mm,
real.
I don't know. I'm excited for next season. I want to like start. I want to start going to play volleyball more and just like going to Seville,
Yeah,
just practicing volleyball overall, and then also trying to like practicing plyometrics, which is like basically just like jumping and
Yeah.
stuff like that to
yeah.
increase my vertical so that I can actually, be a better blocker overall. I can be the superior blocker. That's my goal.
Over
I
Liam.
don't care how our
You want
team
to shit on
performs.
Liam
I just
so
want to be
badly.
the most insane blocker that anyone has ever seen. It's as simple as that.
You know what? Respect it. You know you got to keep the grind on.
Exactly. Like I'm prepared for our team to be so horrible. Like I'm prepared to see Terrence on the senior team. I
God.
really hope I don't.
If I see Terrence on the senior team, like I'm gonna have to work with the coach. Like honestly,
Yeah, honestly.
who the hell were the
Well,
senior team coaches? Coach Hong and Campbell.
I like them both.
Yeah, they're cool, I guess.
Coach Hong, she's very nice. She says hi to me like whenever she sees me. I'm like, "Oh, cool." And then Coach Campbell is my TA, and he's very nice as well. So,
Oh, I don't think I ever told Nathan this, but I actually met Kai a year earlier than this. In
that's
grade
true.
10. We're in
Mm-hmm.
the same gym class.
Yeah.
Everybody else on the team I met in like tryouts and stuff, other than
Mm-hmm.
Terrence, because we went to the same junior high. But like, yeah, that was interesting. And I thought Kai was like in grade 12 when I was in grade 10.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I think everyone did.
Really?
Yeah,
That's funny.
that
Our
was
gym class, grade 10 gym class, I love that class.
such a stupid
Like,
class. It was
it
first
was
block and people were try harding, bro.
it was so goofy. Like, Louis,
Oh my god.
Louis was a menace.
Well, he was
Bro,
try
we
harding on like gym class basketball. Like, come on.
we'd be playing a no contact game and bro would be shoving people to grab the ball. Like, that's how much this guy wanted the ball.
I remember we were playing like Sean, like
Yeah.
him
But
and Sean. They were
Sean,
just, like
which
Sean,
one?
Limbo, not the
Yeah.
other one. Like Sean would just be pulling up from half court taking shots, while Louis was trying to dribble past like a whole team.
Yeah. Yeah. Sean is good at sports. He's just good at
Yeah, he played both
He's a
basketball
good
and
basketball and football,
yeah.
right? Yeah. He's
I'm surprised how he didn't make seniors this year. It's crazy.
for basketball.
Yeah,
I'm sure he could have. I'm sure that they put him on the junior team because, like, I don't know, just to overall boost the team.
I guess so. Well, I
In
mean, they went well. The senior
yeah,
team didn't.
the senior team. I heard there was a lot of drama. Like they were
You want
all
the
being
drama?
like, do you know the
Yes,
drama?
sir. We gotta hear this shit.
Well, you know, what's up on grade 10 dude's name?
Uh,
There's one grade 10 dude.
Cal? Is it
Yeah,
Cal?
Cal, yeah. Uh,
Mm,
well, and you're friends with Jade, right?
yeah,
So you know they were dating for a while, right?
yeah.
And so like she traveled with the team and she said that like
Hmm.
the guy with headphones and the grade 12 dude who's like balding,
Yeah, I know that guy.
Jaden, I think that's
Yeah.
his name is. And then they had like beef with each other, and then like I don't know, they just didn't like each other, which caused like a rift in the team. Basically, what happened between us, but like more exaggerated.
Hmm. I don't know. I heard the whole team was being just like babies about it. I
Yeah,
don't know.
they were like super sensitive. Like apparently, like
Yeah,
one guy walked out mid game.
yeah, I heard about that. Like, it just seemed ridiculous. The junior team, our junior team is amazing. We won everything.
They went undefeated the whole
Yeah,
season, and they won first.
undefeated. Good for them.
For real, for real.
I should have joined basketball.
You know, I thought you would have. You're like,
Bro,
how
the
was that,
coach asked me to join. The
Mr.
coach,
Foreign?
no, Coach Richard, he was
Oh
like,
yeah.
he reached out to me and he was like, "Do you want to play basketball for our school?" And I, I left him on red
Um,
by accident. Bro, the basketball season is just too long. Like it's from like November to March. Like I don't have all that time to play a game I'm so shit at. Like if you think I'm bad at volleyball, oh my gosh, look at me play basketball. I'm horrible. I'm so bad.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. So no regrets.
Mm.
Honestly, if I joined the junior team, uh, they probably wouldn't have won.
Nothing. I'm in a call with people.
yeah, I was
Go to
asking.
sleep
Give
later.
him a minute.
Uh, more like 30 minutes, but bye. I'm still here.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
He was
Where were
kidding, by
we?
the way.
What the fuck?
Not girls, they're dudes.
No. Damn.
What?
I'm able on a call with two girls.
Why?
Oh, man, this is gonna fuck up the recording so bad, man.
What's your
Shit.
problem? What? What?
God damn. He's getting his ass beat.
That just shows the realness of the midnight podcast.
Oh, man.
What?
He gets it.
What's your problem? Why?
That just shows the real, unfiltered. There's just the realness, you know.
The realness. I mean, that's what we trying to do.
I like
Keep
that.
it raw.
I like
I
that.
mean, pause.
What?
Yeah, that did sound a little bit sus, but
What's your
Wait, dude.
problem?
He's still on his ass, man. I can't.
oh my
I
god,
can't.
it's constant.
Nice.
Are you good?
I think so. Oh,
The,
we'll cut that part
what,
out. Maybe we'll see.
what just happened?
She was yelling at me for like, why the hell are you up so late? Basically,
Got
it's
caught
only like
recording midnight.
it's only like one person who understand what she said.
I don't know. It just sounded like it kept cutting out. It just sounded like a bunch of screaming. I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
could
Well,
not tell what was happening.
it's because I'm wearing Bluetooth headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Damn, I wasn't even that far. I was like 3 feet away. You know what? I'll keep it in there.
Jeez.
Anyway, where were you? What were you guys talking about before? Like, I got interrupted.
I don't know. I think just like sports in general, like the
Yeah.
basketball team, the drama, stuff like that.
You ever do anything else in the school, Kai? Like, other than just sports teams and stuff?
Uh, I don't think so.
Really? So you're just like
I
a loser?
honestly, yeah. I just have other stuff I'd be doing.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I don't. I just go
Why don't you
home,
talk about
play
like
video games.
your like clothes?
My clothing?
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, I can shout myself out.
Oh,
So everyone watching, go check out at Clothing by Kai. That is Kai spelled CAI, of course. Anyways, I like to I like to sew. I like to take thrifted clothing or yeah, like thrifted pieces and then kind of re make something new with it basically. Make something new. You know, it's nice, it's sustainable, it's a little bit creative, and I'm hoping eventually I can start selling stuff. Maybe make a little bit of money.
nice. So this is something
Yeah.
you like.
I
How did you
was,
learn? Like off YouTube or?
I just learned off YouTube. Like my grandma had a sewing machine and I was like, I wonder if I could like use it. And then I just kind of just learned over time, like slowly with projects,
you know,
stuff
I
like that.
was like, when he said I make shirts. You know those like posts on Instagram where they're like, this is the hardest Breaking Bad shirt, or like I told my mom I like Breaking Bad once, and then she got me this shirt, and then it's like the most like goofy shirt that says something like professional racist, and then it's just like a race car driver and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I'm be dead
I've seen
ass.
some of Kai's stuff. It's like a how do I explain? It's like a mismatch, like little like combination of like different clothings, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
You got any
Actually,
examples to show us?
It's on his
give me one
Instagram.
second.
Oh,
I'll I'll
are you
be
gonna put
right back.
something on?
What about here right now? Right now.
I'll show it
Let's
live.
show
Just give me
something.
1 second.
Ooh, it's exclusive fashion. Top line.
Yeah, yeah, I'm about to see this shit.
Is it fetch?
Shout out to the dudes on
Fetch?
Spotify. Y'all had to hear the mom shouting, and y'all ain't gonna see this fire ass shirt though. But all our socials, go to YouTube, check out our socials. You already know where they at.
Should we do an ad? Who do you think is like the first? When we do get sponsors, who do you think will be the first to give us a sponsor?
Honey.
Raid Shadow Legends.
All right, I'm back.
Okay,
We
he's
weren't doing
back.
an ad roll. We were pretending that we had an ad roll.
Oh, I see. So like, this is the most recent thing I made actually. Basically, I took just a sweater, thrifted sweater. I took a blanket and I basically just made like
Oh,
I
it's like
basically
kind of
turned the blanket into like part of the sweater. I kind of like embedded it or whatever you
That's
want to
actually
say.
Yeah.
pretty clean. I'm gonna be dead ass.
Just like that. So yeah, just finding stuff, and it's like relatively cheap to make. Like, I got the blanket for like $5 and the sweatshirt for like 10 or whatever, and then just put a little project together and make something kind of unique, you know? So it's nice.
I like it. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So like, when did you first start doing it?
Uh, May of last year actually.
Wow. So I thought you
Uh,
were doing this for a while. I didn't know it's
no,
like,
it hasn't been that long. I just kind of picked it up, and then for a few months I was consistently making new stuff, like every week or two I'd make new stuff. So I got pretty good at it like pretty quickly. Um Now I haven't made, like, I made that sweater like a month and a half ago. I haven't been doing too much just cuz of like school, and I've been honestly pretty fucking lazy, but it's nice to sew something every once in a while.
you find it relaxing.
It is so relaxing. Like, I'll work on something for like hours straight and just not talk to anyone, just close myself off and just put on some music. It is very relaxing, and it charges my like social battery or whatever.
Mm.
That makes sense.
Is there anything I'm working on right now, or
I I have I have these two pairs of jeans right here actually
yeah?
that I thrifted, and I want to kind of I want to figure out a way to like mismatch them or something like that, because
Mm.
they're a little bit like, one's black and one's dark blue. So I think I could make something cool. Possibly make two pants, and then maybe keep one and sell the other or something like that.
Mm.
Um, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I'll find something to do.
I heard that making like a
Huh.
full like set for an outfit.
Um, I I haven't thought about it too much, but I could. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot if I were to wear
One
because
of these
usually
on a regular.
I
usually
don't
the
think so.
stuff I make is a little like it's not the most like
Practical?
practical or like basic thing ever. Like, it has a little bit of like uniqueness to it. I feel like it'd be too much to wear like some like unique pants and a unique shirt. Like, I just look like I'm wearing like a bunch of, like, I don't know how to describe it, but
I
I
think you'll
like.
be fine though.
You
You
think it'd
know,
be fine?
like, you know the song that goes like, "If looks could kill, baby, I'm the fast shit." You know,
Oh,
so
I see.
you're cooking, man.
I'm
I,
cooking
I
it.
yeah, like I
All
like
right.
the two jeans idea.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you'll definitely cook with that.
All right. I guess let me cook then.
Yeah, let him cook.
On that
Don't let me
note,
cook.
never let Abel cook. Yeah, I was about to
Abel
say
is a
that.
dog shit cook, man.
I can
that
make
one
pasta
time,
though.
that one time I saw like on your close friends, just what was it, like a bunch of like hot dogs just in a pot, and it was like, who let me cook? I was like, I
Don't
don't
forget the
know.
egg.
The egg. Oh yeah, the egg as well. Yeah.
I'm like, it's already in a case, right? Like, I can just like boil it
Um.
in the hot dog water. It's
Oh my
practical.
god.
And I think that one time Abel was like boiling pasta, but he burned it or something. It
Oh my!
caught fire.
I was making spaghetti, and it's in water, but it caught on fire.
How is that even possible?
I don't know. Like
That's
I
so
was just
bad.
chilling, right? And like boiling pasta. My brother, he I think he went to get water or something. He's like, yo, look, it's on fire! It's on fire!
How, I don't even know how that happens. I'm not even gonna lie. How does that?
I don't know. And then like I got rid of all the burnt stuff, right? And then I put it back onto the fire, thinking I can like enter like the into the like heat I put, I guess, thinking I can like salvage at least some of it. And it caught on fire for a second time.
And you're like creating new chemistry laws, I swear. I don't even know. I don't know how
Talk
you're
about
doing this
chemistry,
shit.
man. I almost failed that.
Oh no. Also, I'm wondering, you got a Minecraft realm, right?
yeah, I
Oh yeah,
messaged you.
you
How's
You
that?
remember.
send me your username.
Yeah. I just never. I've just kind of forgot. But I want to join. I wanna. I wanna play with you guys sometimes. I wanna play some Minecraft with
Pause.
you guys. That's why I said. Not like that. Not like that. Some Minecraft.
So Minecraft, yeah.
Some Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
Minecraft only. But yeah,
Have you guys seen my grilled cheese?
grilled cheese.
He was on my close friend. Nathaniel was there. He got to see the experience live. I was talking to
Oh
him on
really?
Discord,
Oh no.
and I was like, I don't know, I think I was like dancing or something. And then I like looked to my left. Remember, I was wearing I was making a grilled cheese, and I flip it, and it's char black, like the color of your shirt.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah. I did. I
And
remember
I
that now.
and I ate it.
I remember that.
I didn't want to waste it, so
Maybe
like
I
ate the inside of it.
You know,
never
like
let this guy cook.
working, what do you call it? Abel working at Dairy Queen and his cooking abilities proves that the only way he can cook is with a microwave.
Shut up.
For real.
Like
Do you still
Ah.
work there? Or did they fire you?
I
Wait,
never
we
got
were just talking about this like earlier, but Abel.
I never got a message. I never got a call. The only thing they said was the boss wants to have a meeting with you. Then I worked one shift before that, thinking, oh, the boss will like talk to me during this shift, right?
Yeah.
They don't even like pull up to the freaking establishment that they franchise, and
Mhm.
I just don't I haven't had a shift in like a week and a half now.
Oh no.
You
They
dropped
just
this
let
bitch
you
ass.
go.
You know what? That teaches me, right? Maybe I can't follow orders, but I'm meant to. I'm meant to be like I'm meant to be an employer, not an employee.
His ass is not breaking out the
Oh
Matrix.
I am making out the
god.
matrix, bro. You know, Jacob Rothschild can hold me down as much as he wants, but I'll break free.
I'm sure you won't.
Kai, have you ever had a job?
Um I had like one summer job when I was like 13, but that's it. I
What
worked as
was it?
like a dishwasher at a restaurant.
Uh,
Yeah. I also made some appetizers and stuff like that, but mainly I was just washing dishes. But no, I've tried to find a job like multiple times. You know, one time I actually got a call back and like it was from Dollarama because I just gave my resume out a bunch of places, applied a bunch of places, right? Um, this lady, the manager of Dollarama, she called me back. She was like, "We need a new employee. Do you want work?" I was like, "Yes." She was like, "All right, you're hired. Come in on Monday," right? Monday rolls around, right? I'm like, I'm getting ready to go. She told me at a certain time. She calls me and is like, we decided that we don't want you anymore.
Damn.
I was so disappointed. Like, I was so sad.
Kai, your resume
I
probably looks better than mine. How do you not have a job?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Dude,
I
my
haven't.
resume, I like bullshitted everything. It says I'm an honor student. I got honors once in grade 7.
Um, man, I don't know. I have no clue. I feel like maybe I just need to keep trying, but I haven't really given out my resume since like last November. So I think if I kept applying and stuff like that, maybe I could get a job somewhere, but
In
I don't know.
summertime, a bunch of people just get like winter jobs and travel during the summer, so might get like
Hmm.
maybe a lot of vacant spots.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see. Hopefully, I can find a job soon. If
What about you,
not,
Nathaniel?
yeah. What about you?
Um, I
Broke
mean,
bitch?
yeah, I am basically broke. But summer, I mean, if I have time to get a job, why not? I need whatever money I can get. But right now with school and training, I just can't balance all of it at once. So we'll just see where like life takes me, I guess. But if not this summer, definitely like grade 12 summer. because I'll just have all the free time in the world.
Training? What are you training for?
I'm gonna actually shit. I'm gonna fight Goku. That's why. That's my training.
Speaking of training, Kai, you do
Fight
boxing, right? You
Goku.
still do it?
I don't do boxing anymore, no.
No.
I've
When
just
did you
been too
stop?
busy. I it required so much commitment, like time commitment, and I just did not have the time to do it. I was trying to focus on school and like especially during volleyball season, I couldn't go at all because the practices, like our practices were at the same time as my boxing practice.
Mm.
So after that, I kind of just stopped going slowly because I don't know, school, I had to catch up with school and yeah, I don't know.
And do you
But I've
Do you
been
like?
see
going to the
yourself
gym quite a
coming
bit.
back?
What you say?
I've been
Like
going
oh wait,
oh wait.
yeah. Go
Oh
first.
my
Go
bad, my
first.
bad.
You go first.
I've been going to the gym instead because going to the gym it's a little more flexible. I can kind of go whenever instead of having a specific like time that I have to be at boxing or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself going back into boxing?
Um, maybe, maybe. It was I don't know. I got my ass kind of beat, so that also kind of sucked. But who knows? Maybe I feel like even just me going to the gym and lifting weights, it would help me go back into boxing.
Mm,
Um, I would probably be stronger than when I was in it last time. So who knows? I might go back into boxing eventually.
So do you like
yeah.
only want to do boxing if you're thought about like other forms of combat?
Um, I used to do other martial arts. I used to do like karate or whatever.
But you
Did
know,
that for
those
like
ones are like they're like fake.
what?
Like
What?
karate, that's just like, not like real stuff.
That's why I stopped doing it.
Yeah, but have you ever
I
thought
was
about
like,
doing like some
no
other
fit.
stuff, like I don't know, learning to do like kickboxing or like jujitsu or like wrestle?
Um, bro, honestly, wrestling, I like that's like too close quarters. Like that's kind of like just being that close to like some
Somebody's
sweaty
balls?
dude. Yeah, like
Yeah,
that kind of
basically.
makes me uncomfortable. But jujitsu seems cool. I would like to do jujitsu, even though it's kind of like the same thing, or like it's not the same thing, but it's very close quarters like wrestling. But jujitsu seems very cool.
Mm,
I would definitely consider doing it.
yeah,
So
you can, like mixed martial arts, MMA type stuff.
yeah, I would never do MMA.
You scared
MMA,
or you're just
um, like just it's just like yeah, I am scared. Like the amount of like I don't know, like it's just so easy to get
hurt?
knocked out. Wait,
Yeah,
and yeah, like get serious like brain damage. Compare like boxing, I mean, of course I can get brain damage from boxing, but it's a lot harder to get knocked out in boxing because like I'm wearing headgear and you're only allowed to use your fists. Whereas MMA, you can just kick someone in the face
Yeah.
and just knock them cold out.
yeah,
I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that. But I have a lot of respect for people who do MMA. I think it's really cool. And it's nice it's fun to watch.
it is. I was
I
watching
wouldn't
like
do it.
it's a replay of like UFC 273. I was like
Oh, I see.
inspired.
Nice.
He's inspired.
You
Abel's
know,
gonna be the what?
now now it's
He'll be
like
the
the
Andrew Tate of like
shut up.
MMA now.
No, no, no. So it's like the freaking male thing until the 30 they think they can go pro in any sport and they'll like kick everyone's ass. But like I go into the ring, I'll get. I, what I want is somebody to like genuinely beat me up, so it scares me away and deters me from actually doing it. Because otherwise, I'm gonna like live knowing that like, oh, I could have easily fought this guy's ass. No, like I want someone to like actually
Humble
slap
you.
the sense into me.
Yeah. I mean, MMA and like any type of combat sport, I've been wanting to try it out for like I don't know, like years at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But I just what do you call it? I one thing that's like stopping me is just like there's a like cause I don't know fuck your strength like you will punch harder if you weigh more, and I'm kind of like a small compact like petite kind of guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Featherweight.
like if I yeah like if I throw a punch, there's like no way I'm gonna freaking like hit like even if I'm trained, I guess. And I throw a punch against like a dude who's like 3 times my size. His untrained ass can like punch me once and I'm done for.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why they have weight categories.
But like think about it like in a street fight, right? You're not lining up like the group and his like you're not lining up like this asshole and his dumbass friends by like weight and like picking who you're gonna fight. You're gonna have to hit all of them.
Well, yeah, but that's a street fight. Street fights are you shouldn't be doing them.
If you started training um like any combat sport or whatever, I think you would build the strength you need to like um well, say if you're people who engage street fights are usually not actually trained, because like people who are actually trained wouldn't do that. Like people who
Yeah.
are actually trained have the discipline to like not start street fights, whatever, unless it's like more so self-defense. But I think like no matter like size, if you train yourself properly, even like I don't know, I guess it depends on the martial art, but some martial arts are more like useful than other martial arts.
Yeah.
Like karate was I learned some cool things, but in reality it's not really useful for actual fighting.
You don't even like
It was
hit
still
people
it
in
was
like
still
karate,
fun.
right? Like you like stop before you even like touch them.
Um for sparring, yeah. For conditioning, I'd get like punched, but
Mm.
um yeah,
But like
for
what
like for
I've
the most
learned
part.
about like those fancy ones like you do like kung fu or taekwondo or karate is
Mhm.
that it's only useful against other like karate people. Like anybody else will get
Yeah,
smoked.
Mm. It I don't know, like I feel like I still learned like some valuable things, and I feel like if I was in an actual street fight, I would use some fundamentals from maybe my karate experience, but I think that the main like the main point of attraction from those martial arts is more like seeing it as an art and less of like an actual combat, like even though it originated as like a combat like combat techniques, I think the way that it was portrayed when I was like learning it was more of like an art or like different formations and stuff like that. So yeah, in an actual street fight, I wouldn't use most of that stuff.
mm,
And in street fights too, it's just unpredictable what's gonna happen next, you know?
Hmm.
Like you could be winning and then like one of his buddies just kicks you in the back of the head and now you have like three
Yeah,
stab wounds, you know?
yes, uh-huh.
yeah,
Like
pretty much.
you're not like Khabib. You are just a random Joe, alright? You're not John Wick, you're not Superman.
uh,
Doesn't matter how trained you are. I don't even think like I don't even think like the heavyweight champion in whatever freaking sport in whatever combat would challenge you in a street fight for like his safety. Best thing to do if you get into street fight, run.
it's all you can do basically,
Mm,
unless
Yeah,
like you're really, I don't know, you really have no other option.
don't go to
mm.
street fights without friends.
Then they'll bring their friends.
Well, yeah, but it's better to have some of your friends to help
What
you.
if my friends are bums?
Well, Look, bro, only people that's gonna be beefing with you are like other midgets as well.
Come on. Man, I think it's just that average male like instinct of, oh, in a street fight everything goes red and bodies start hitting the floor type shit.
So stupid.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, fucking dumb.
So how's school? Like,
What a
I don't know. It's a good
well, what
conclusion, I
a
guess, because school, I don't like it. I don't like English class. English class is stupid.
yeah,
English.
English
Yeah.
six balls.
English class. You have Miss Cameron, right?
Yes, I do.
People. Yeah, I had her too.
So
Um,
shut the hell up, please. My God.
she's so passionate about like the English language. Like she does not even care about actually doing the course. She just wants to talk about it. Like she just wants to tell people about it. I swear. Um, yeah, she was like staying awake in her class was actually so hard. Anyways, I don't know. English
Uh,
class
she's
was
a
my
step up
least
from
favorite.
like my grade 10 English teacher who taught me nothing.
Shoot. Who did you have for grade 10?
Miss Berg. I think she got married. So there's a new last name now.
Oh, really?
No,
See,
I didn't learn anything in English 10. Do
I feel like I really didn't either, to be
you remember
honest.
anything, Daniel? English 10?
English 10, that was it's the same thing as English 20,
It's the same
Yeah.
but
English.
just not as like for me at least, English 20 it was just like the teacher helped us less.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But I guess yeah. One only thing I remember from like English 20 is that my English teacher got married and now her last name is Whack. I don't know, like
W
goofy
A
ass
C K
last name.
whack. Really?
Yeah,
WACK?
WHACK, yes, Whack. It's literally whack ass last name.
Bro, there's
Teachers
this
always
one
have
dude.
the
There's
craziest last names.
there's this one dude in our school, like a teacher, and his name, I kid, like it's Mr. Coochies. Do you know that dude?
Coochies, coochies.
Do you know that dude?
I don't know.
I don't care how you actually pronounce it. It it when you're reading it, it looks like Mr. Coochies, bro.
I don't know why, but he once subbed in for a chemistry class. I don't even think he knows what chemistry is.
He doesn't know. Yeah, he's he's such a silly guy. Like I don't know.
He's a silly goose.
Yeah,
He's some like old bald dude, pretty much.
there's not a single hair follicle on his head. You
It's
know Mr.
so
Kelly?
shiny. Yeah.
It's a picture of him like younger in the lab, but he has so much hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I need to see that.
you do. It's like on the bulletin board, like right next to where they scan your ID. It's crazy.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna look out for it next time.
For real.
Next time I have a lab.
What do you have? Do you have a science this semester?
Yes, I have chemistry this semester actually.
Teacher?
Oh, just like me.
I have LaPointe.
Ah,
Who did you have for chemistry?
Dag.
Dag.
Dag was a
Yeah.
dagger.
Abel does not want to talk about chemistry.
Yeah,
He wasn't a
I
bad
remember you
teacher.
telling me. I remember you telling me about chemistry when we were on the volleyball team,
I haven't.
and I don't know. It sucks so far. I regret taking it. But LaPointe is actually she's like not a bad teacher compared to Dag. Dag seems horrible. So I'm not too upset about chemistry.
You know, when I was in chemistry, I regretted not taking physics.
That's me right now.
Not taking physics?
Hmm.
He took physics and chemistry. He didn't take bio like us.
Yeah.
Mm,
So what was physics like? You think physics is
Physics?
harder or easier
No, it's easier.
than
Less to
chem?
memorize than chemistry. I'm
Yeah,
saying it.
and then you were
Really?
like, you were dissing on me last semester when you had physics, saying, "You gotta try physics, man. Chemistry ain't shit compared to
Yeah.
physics."
Abel, chemistry really ain't shit. How the fuck do you? Okay, like Abel, I'm getting my revenge for you, right? Cause
This guy's smart. I actually hate this guy. He always complains about getting like, "Yo, I only got a 99.9% on my test. I'm gonna hang myself." Shut up.
no, I'm just saying, like, if you don't want to memorize, like, I don't know, the atomic elements and how, like, they interact with each other and shit, if you don't want to memorize that, do physics, because, like, each chapter you only need to memorize, like, half a page worth of theory, and then the rest of it is math. It's, like, so
Mm.
straightforward, man.
I'm good at math, so I feel like I should have just taken physics, but
Yeah,
Bro,
I actually plan on taking physics next year.
yeah, then
20
go
and
for it.
30.
20 and 30, yeah. I don't know why I'm even in chem still. I could just drop it, but I might as well keep it. I don't know. I'm
Credits.
like halfway through at this point, so
Ugh. So that means you did gas loss, right?
yeah. I just did my gas loss test.
What do you think you
Same.
got?
So I got 74 on it. I which is really low for me. Um I didn't realize how much theory we were expected to memorize because the whole time um my teacher was teaching us all the math for it. Like we spent so much time learning math and formulas. And even the study guide that she gave us was all math. There was no theory questions. And then like half the test was theory. And
Yeah.
so I didn't study for that part. So I need to remember for my next test to
You know,
study
like
more theories
3/4
or
of the
theory.
year in chemistry actually had like a 70%. And it's just like that
Hmm.
final unit where like what happened was like he taught the unit like the final week before winter break. Then we have 2 weeks off. Then we
Hmm.
come back and then like that whole week he taught like the final section of the unit and just gave us like the rest of like the semester off. He didn't teach anything and then we had like
Really?
the finals and the finals was like all
Hmm.
that one unit. It was all bonding and like I didn't know
Yeah,
anything in bonding.
I see.
It was just not a fun experience.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to chem in the future, but as long as I don't know, get better grades than what I got on my gas law.
Man, I thought chemistry would make me feel like Walter White, you know?
I know, right? Like
I thought I
I
was gonna
thought
be
I
like
would I
cooking math.
I thought I would I thought I'd be like allowed to cook, you know?
Oh god.
Yeah.
I think everyone thought so. I think like everyone who's watched Breaking Bad was like, oh, I'm gonna take chemistry in high school. Worst mistake of
Yeah.
my life.
For real.
You ever,
Um
you feel the same
yeah.
minutes, Daniel? I haven't heard you like actually dissing chemistry.
So far I'm doing fine. I'm gonna be dead ass.
Yeah, yeah, you're freaking academic weapon. Shut the hell up.
I'm not an academic weapon.
Shut up. You have like a 96 average. Kill yourself.
I don't do shit. I just pay attention.
Okay.
Unlike, I don't know. I just be doing my work. It's simple. And then like I think yeah, one of my friends just be sitting behind me playing like Clash of Clans on his phone the whole block. So yeah, I don't know.
I
I guess I didn't
understand.
study enough.
It's just like paying attention and putting in work outside of
Yeah,
class as well.
it's literally that. The work you put in, you'll get out.
For the most
Yeah,
part, I'm like pretty good at getting decent grades, but I don't know what happened. Like I was sick all of last week too. So like I missed half of the unit pretty much. Then I had to do the test coming back
Mhm.
yeah.
at the start of this week, so
It's
it's
just
fine.
so many equations in like just one unit, and they're like intercross with each other. And like,
Hmm.
I remember when I wrote the gas last time, I was making up my own math equations.
The gas. Okay, wait. For gas law specifically, there's only like three you really need to memorize.
Yeah, but then
Bro,
we'll
they
ask
give
Actually,
you
you
no,
more
that's
them.
four,
questions.
They
just
give
four.
you them on the sheet.
I would
Wait,
have
they
had
gave
such
you
a
two of
good
them.
mark.
They
I would
gave you
have
two of
such
them
a
on the sheet.
good mark
But two of
if
them is
they
all
gave
you
us a
need, really.
formula sheet.
Yeah.
If I had a formula sheet, my grades would have been so high because
Well,
I
if
did
you,
good at
okay,
math.
wait, if you were doing the practice questions, right? Like if you just like busted out practice question after practice question, you would memorize all those formulas
Yeah,
already.
yeah, yeah. I
Like,
ain't reading
Mhm.
all that.
and then it shows. It shows you ain't
That
reading
there's
all
your
that shit.
problem. There's your
Yeah, what
problem.
the fuck, man?
It wasn't my problem that they didn't like stop the classes for like whole World Cup.
I know.
Personally, that's a
Chemistry,
cool issue,
like
not mine.
the data book they give you for chemistry is like so much better than the data book for physics. Because in physics it's just formulas. In chemistry, you have like oh, here's how to name acids. Here's like some of the like
Yeah.
organic compounds.
Hmm.
Here's all the units for like each variable. They don't have that in physics. So like if you don't know what unit is like the base unit, you're fucked. So
Yeah.
the chemistry data book, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
I agree.
Anyways,
Like it gives you a lot more than you may think if you just look at all the different components, I feel
Yeah.
like. Hmm.
So, you gotta stop and read all that.
no,
Fucking
no.
dumbass Abel.
Before I get like harassed even more, it's been an hour 36. We gotta end it this week's episode. So,
Well,
as always, I'm your host, Salking
And
Avian.
I'm your host, Avian.
And you got any
thank you guys
final
for
messages,
having
Kai?
me. Thank you guys so much for having me. It was a dream come true. And Red Ninja out, I guess.
Hey,
You know?
yeah.